August Allen, and I'm just test running my generator. I forgot that it was on. Went and sat down at the computer and forgot that I had started this up. So anyway, this is that's a little General Motors 4-cylinder. Has standard Chevrolet rear mount to the transmissions or whatever back here. And it uses a forklift and Mera Cruisers, little 4-cylinder marine engine. It's running well. I just wanted to give it a test run. We aren't hooked up yet to the power, but we're going to. I've been documenting this on film as I've gone, as we did. We put the slab in, and I really like this little engine. It has it's an electronic stepper motor, speed control here, and that's really cool. I have a spare one. I've been looking for these parts because this generator is 26 years old, and I maintained it. I worked my last job for the manufacturer who owned this, and I bought it from them. So I maintained it for 8 years. So I knew exactly what it was when it came up for sale. I bought it. I hope I'm not covering the mics. No, the microphones. Well, that's the problem. The microphones are right at the front of the camera, so you face it. If I face it over there, you can hear it. But this is really a fine generator. It was ordered special, and it is single phase 240, and it's brushless. I'm going to put you down here where the brushes are a minute, aren't. This is the exciter coil that keeps it right here. You can see the voltages. Coming up, I want you to watch the center gauge, the one with the A on it. It definitely has been load tested. I'm very impressed with the generator's ability to produce over 100 amps here. Should already grab the switch, damn it. Okay. Well, that was interesting. We just saw it do a smoky routine, and I think it's out. Can hope. I'm looking in it, and I'm not seeing any residual fire. We're gonna have to see what happened there to that switch. I'll be dogged. I wonder if there was bugs in that switch. I've got to go in the side. Anyway, I have been in there and took a look, and there's I need to clean the black off of some components, but it's not hurt. And what happened here, let's see how this looks here. That's the switch that you saw me turning on the outside. And look where it's attached. Now this is the alternator stator right here. It could be 120 volt by hooking 11 and 33 together and 22 and 44. Then you could have just 120 volts, 62 amps. No, excuse me. That would be 120. Oh, it's easy. 60 and 60 is 120, and 4 more is 124. Does that make sense? I don't know, but here's the problem. I was turning this switch. There's no fuse between here and that switch. There's no fuse between here and that switch. Forgot that I had a touch screen, and it moved right in on me. What do I do to make it do things? All right, if I close my fingers, oh, that's cool. Okay. Wow, that's sweet. I can demonstrate even better here. But, so here I am fooling with this switch. So when I close the switch, here I probably had an do you see the earwig on the outside of the cabinet? Maybe I had an earwig right across some of these exposed terminals. That there was an earwig on the switch when I opened it. So I might have fried an earwig in here. It definitely blackened things up. I will be working in there with the brushes to get the smoke out. That's interesting. Look at that. I could bring that in. That's really nice. And then I can take pictures of what I'm doing here. But anyway, there's the big winding. That is 62 amps of 240 volt, if that's what you want, or it's 124 amps. This is the alternator stator. Right there. That's what it is. You can see it on the legend. Alternator stator right there. AR is the rotor on the inside. If it's shown, we're not worried about that. But that's the stator. And here's these 3 little tiny wires coming from the neutral. You don't need to fuse the neutral. I mean, I am surprised that I don't have a fuse here, a small fuse here. This is a 10-foot tap conductor, could be that far, 10 feet, and then the fuse put in that protects that from any overcurrent from a larger system. But these are little tiny wires coming up to this rotary switch, so you can look at the voltage between 64 and 65, go to the voltage meter. And I would sure like to have your comments on this generator thing. I am definitely going to fix it. It's not a problem. It doesn't look, it looks worse than it is right now, because that can all be cured with fine-tooth combs and brushes. We'll get the smoke out of there. And my circuit boards are not dulled out at all. They were not anything close to where this was happening. So anyway, comments, I'd love them. Tell me what you think. I'll answer questions. This is a very simple schematic that goes along with so many models of the Generacs of the past. So anyway, love to have you comment. Ask me questions. I'll answer. Talk to you later. Bye.